So, this is not my normal playthrough update. This is more of a insight to the playthrough. It was actually an idea I got from a comment on my last video. So, I figure I'll give a little bit of insight as to what I'm doing while trying to keep everything else discreet. Now, the reason I am at this menu, I guess, rather than inside the game is because I have mods installed. I want to show them off so that you can see, so that if you see me doing something or using something and you're like, well, that's not normal, you know. Now, I have custom dino levels. That's pretty self-explanatory. I have easy mutations so that when I'm breeding, mutations are far easier to get. I know how to do it normally. It just takes so long to do, and I just don't want to sit there for hours doing it. And then I have changed dino gender. This is so that if you get, after you're done breeding and whatnot, and you get the dino that has the stats and everything you want, but it's not the right gender that you need, you can swap its gender out. You'll probably see me doing it throughout this little bit of insight, but just a heads up, those are the only 3 mods I have, so I'm breeding my Thyla right now. I did find one more decent level, so I got 2 135s and a 120 that I've been breeding. I did do a little bit of breeding already, so that's why, you know. But anyway, I'm keeping this one. I don't need it for its stats at all. The reason I'm keeping it is the color. That yellowish, goldish looking color is really nice, and I want that on my final Thyla. So, these guys have the stats that I am looking for. This one has, I believe... Hold on, let me... Yeah, he has the stamina, oxygen, and melee. And yes, I'm going for all stats. I am not just going for health or health and melee, because that's what most people focus on, is health and melee. I go for all stats. I figure if I'm going to breed to get the best, I might as well get the best of everything, you know? Now this guy has the health, he has the food, and the weight. So we're 3 on 3 for each. So we're just trying to breed him up and see if we can't come across, you know, what we need. And then once we have all the stats on one, then I'll breed it with this guy to get the colors. You'll see the process as it goes on. Now this guy, I don't actually need. I had yet to get rid of him. And I was like, you know what, why not just do it? On the insight video, you'll see what I do with, you know, the babies and whatnot that I don't end up needing. So, normally what I do is I just bring them over here to this bio grinder, and I sacrifice them for some kibble. Now, I don't know if the bio grinder will eat up my saddle, so that I'm a little worried about. But I did find out that the bio grinder will not eat up George on my shoulder. So, even with it on and everything, and as long as he's on my shoulder, he's safe. Thank God. I was so worried that I was going to lose him. But we have 30 extraordinary kibble now. That is not just from the one. I did have 20 in here previously from 2 other Thylas that got put in here. But, yeah. So I get about 10 extraordinary kibble per Thyla that goes in. And I'm not just breeding and sacrificing for no reason. I'm only breeding, and, you know, if it's just something I don't need that comes out, then I sacrifice. But if I need it, then I keep it. Like, you know. I don't like gestation breeding. I don't know why. I just don't like it as much as the eggs. Because at least with the eggs, my Oviraptor that I brought over from the island, the only dino I brought because all he does is collect eggs. But having him up here, then I don't have to sit in here and actively watch. Like, I can just come back after a little while and, you know, I'll have like 5 or 6 eggs, and it's like, alright, well, let me throw down all those eggs, you know? For Aberration, when I do jump over to Aberration after this map, I'm not sure if I'm going to 100% do just a straight up playthrough, because those, especially on a game like ARK, there's so much grinding and resource collecting, and like those videos could go on, like I could do 3 hours of recording and feel like I've barely gotten anything done. So I'm not sure if I'm just gonna stick with the update videos and throw in insight videos now that I got the idea, so that it's more than just, you know, every 5 days it's like, oh hey, look at this, now I've got this and this and this. You'll get some insight as to how I get those things. But to do full-on playthrough videos, that's a lot of recording and then editing and uploading and... Well, I guess uploading's not an issue, but the editing, like video editing, that always takes me so long. How is this dude level 221? Okay, well, he doesn't have the health. It does look like he has stamina and oxygen. He's also got the food. Oh, so this dude has everything but the health. See, that is what I'm looking for. So now this guy... Oh wait, this guy's the one that has the health. Oh. Huh. Well, if I breed the 221 with this guy, the food will be stabilized. And the weight will be stabilized. But nothing else will be. Now, if I breed him with the 202... breeding him with the 202 don't matter. Yeah, because the 202 doesn't have anything else. Like, I've got all the good stats except for health. So... yeah. I guess we'll just breed him with the 210, because we just need to get this same dude, but with the better health. So... yeah, I guess we'll take the 202, and we'll just... you know... go get some kibble. Come on, Tyler. Alright. Now, put him right here. You know, I wonder, because I'm getting ready to sacrifice him, so I wonder... It said, at least based on what I was reading, it has said that the higher the level, the more kibble you get. So, if I dump points into this dude's health, and then turn it on. Oh, I actually do get more. I got one more, but that's still more than what I was getting. So, I could have probably netted an extra, like, 6 or 7 extraordinary kibble. If I would have known that beforehand. But, you know, that's whatever. Alright, so... sorry, buddy. You're not gonna be getting any, imprint buffs. No basic kibble for you. Alright, we got a level 220, so we're gonna... disable breeding. Yeah, he's ready to mate in 3.5 minutes anyway. Yeah, I do have my breeding stats and whatnot, like my intervals, changed because I don't feel like waiting 2 hours to breed dinos. Yeah, see over here, it's nice and it's like it's warm, but it's not overheating. But man, that one area over there is just crazy. Alright, stop, 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 stop. Stay still. Okay. So no health, which at this point, that's basically what I'm looking for, because I can't trade this guy out. And I can't trade this guy out without the health. So, yeah, this dude, yeah. Alright. Alright, buddy, I've got something that, I got something planned for you. I promise. You'll be okay, I promise. Alright, so we're back at the breeding pen. This dude's a level 210. I'm gonna assume he probably doesn't have anything I need. I assume he's actually gonna have the exact same stats as this guy. 1680. Yep, 860 on oxygen. He's gonna probably have the food and weight. Yep. Okay, so yeah, this dude's literally just a carbon copy of that 210. So, we'll kick breeding back on for that Thyla. And we'll grab this dude. Okay, well, I don't know why he just got dropped. I did not drop him. But, I guess what we will do is come right here. Please don't hurt. Please don't hurt Flutterfly. Okay. He's just out of range. Alright. Because I don't want to put the baby on the grinder and then have the baby get grinded up. Because you aren't guaranteed kibble out of a baby. So, that's why I usually let them grow up. Yeah, like, why is he getting dropped? I don't think he's snagging on anything. Not out in the open like that. Does the Thyla just not like picking him up? Or Thyla, does the RG not like picking him up? Yeah, so once he's outside, he's fine. He doesn't... I don't know. He's probably clipping on something. I just don't know what. Alright, so we are back at here. Let's cut breeding. Bring the baby Thyla a little bit away from the parents so that he doesn't clip into them. No, stop. Okay. Doesn't have the health. So... yeah. That's... man, breeding these guys is... just... it is genuinely rough. Alright, so we've got right around 20 seconds till they pop out their babies. In the little bit of time that I was waiting, I did a little bit of research for the wyvern trench, because I'm trying to get eggs still, and I just have been super unlucky. But I think with the new info I got, hopefully I will be able to actually get a couple, at least decent level. I'm looking for like 170 or higher. Alright, what... that's a level 199. He got the lowest of all of the stats. So that one is definitely going to be grinded up. This one, I might be able to keep. I don't know. It doesn't look like it. Because, does he have the stamina? It doesn't look like it. No, he does not have the stamina. He has, he has everything but he has everything but the health and stamina. So, this guy has stamina, oxygen, food weight. This dude, oh, I was in the wrong one. My bad. What I need to do is I need to get a stabilized pair that has all of the stats, except the health, and then I can just go into the health, but that is far harder than it seems. Alright, so we're sitting at about 30 seconds left till he pops out. Well, she pops out the baby. I do have a wyvern egg hatching right now. It's only a level 95, so I'm not actually going to use it. I'm going to literally just hatch the wyvern, and it's going to go out on the bio grinder. Oh, okay. But same with these eggs right here. They're level 40, level 95, so I'm just literally hatching them, putting them on the bio grinder, so that I can have some extra, Oh, we got a level 227. Come on, get me. Alright. Come here. Please. 227, I don't think that's all three of the stats that we're looking for, but I do think it is... Yes, it is health, oxygen, and then those three. The only thing that didn't transfer is the stamina. So, disable follow. But it does have the health. That is the most important part. So now we can switch this female out, and we'll have every single stat stabilized except for the stamina. Yeah. See, we're getting uber close. And she also has the yellow color, so now all of the babies will come out with that yellow, so I'm guaranteed to get that yellow. Man, see, RNG was screwing me for the last 2 hours almost, but now we're to a point where it's like, hey, you know, we're getting there. Alright, so now we've got the new pair breeding, and we'll see where that sits when they are done. See, the mating itself doesn't actually take that long. It's the gestation that takes so long. Yeah, I'm gonna wait to actually hatch another wyvern egg. But yeah, no, we'll be back when she is getting ready to pop out the baby. Okay, so we have level 228. And I do realize my water is rather low, so... Let's see. Health, stamina, oxygen, food. Wait, this is it. This is what I'm looking for. Yeah, let's go. So we have our first finalized breeder. Alright. So we will switch this one for probably the male. Because then the only stat I'll have to actually look for is the stamina. So yeah, we're gonna go pop the male on the bio grinder. And then once that baby raises, we'll be pretty close to getting our breeders. Right, now we've got the silo raised up. I know we're running in a big ol' circle, but alrighty. There we go. So they are both females, so that is an issue. But that is, you know, again, that's why I have that mod installed for the gender changing potions. Because if I didn't, I'd still be sitting with the other Thyla, continuing to breed that one, hoping that I get a male. But this mod, it saves so much time with breeding. Same with the mutation mod. Oh, I think I left Flutterfly over here. Yes, I did. Alright, so just pop him over to male. And there we go. Now we just breed these guys. And hopefully we will get another level 228. Because that's what we're looking for, is level 228. And once we get another 228, we will have our finalized pair for getting my final Thyla. Well, I guess it probably won't be my final pair, because I might go for mutations, like on health and melee. Because those are, like, I wanted the higher of these stats, but I'm not worried about mutating them. Melee and health would be nice to have mutated. But I at least want to get it to where I've got the stabilized final pair of just higher stats, you know. Oh, that's the female. Come on, let me... Okay. I just want to check and see if this baby happens to have... No, it does not. Because, yeah, because the only thing I'm looking for is the stamina, so... Alright, well, I guess we'll pop them right here onto this. Oh, Heavenly Lord. Okay, so I think we have it. Come on. It's a 228. Come on, baby. I assume it's gonna be what I need because there's only one stat, so... Yes! Oh my god, yes. Alright, so we finally have our 228. It took me like 30 minutes of breeding to get this one guy. So, we have him. We're good. He's also a male, so I don't even have to use the gender mod thingy. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah, I do. Okay, yes, I do gotta use it. But, you know what? That right there is exactly why I have it. It took me 30 minutes to get that one 228, just for it to be a male, which is what I've already got. So if I didn't have that mod, that 228 would be useless. Like, that is why I have it, because breeding takes so long just to risk not getting what you need. Alright, there it is, guys. So we have our male and female level 228 Thylas. So we can now get a good cave mount, you know, get an imprint and whatnot on it. Now, we'll do a quick showcase of the stats so that you can see all of the stats that are on him. Like I said, I'm probably going to do mutations, but I am not going to do that in this video. I will probably show the mutations in the update video, but I want you guys to be able to see the base stats before I do any mutations or imprints or anything. So, we've got 10.1 thousand health, 1,720 stamina, 940 oxygen, 6,382 food, 768 weight, and 513% melee damage. So, I think those are some pretty good base stats for a cave mount. We'll find out. But, yeah. There it is, guys. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like and drop a comment. And subscribe if you haven't already. This video took me just under 4 hours. So, I really hope you guys enjoy it. And enjoy the struggle I went through with breeding RNG that I had to deal with. And hopefully I will see you in the next video. Peace.